Good morning, we are here at the letsrecycle.com food waste conference. Looking forward to a great day. Let's go.
My name is Savannah and I'm a reporter at letsrecycle.com. I thought I'd bring you along with me to our food waste conference at the Cavendish Conference Centre in central London. Here we go.
Welcome to letsrecycle.com's National Food Waste Conference 2025. I'm Brian Ashby, Head of Municipal Collections and Street Scene at SCC Environment, and I'll be your chair for the first session of the day.
Thanks, Brian. The first session had some really great headline speakers. This is Chris Gibbon-Walsh, the CEO of FareShare, talking about food redistribution charities. He was followed by Sam Hantush from the Environment Agency, who discussed anaerobic digestion and odour control. Then we had Claire Delaney from DEFRA, followed by Lulu Waring from WRAP, who had some really interesting things to say about behaviour change campaigns and Food Waste Action Week.
18% of citizens last year said that they had heard something about Food Waste Action Week, and of those, 69% said they had heard something about the benefits of quantity and quality when buying loose, which was our key campaign message.
We then had some tea and coffee before I had to hand over the camera to our editor Libby Stonell so that I could go up and chair session 2. Hey look, that's me on stage. In my session, we heard from Brian Ashby, who also chaired session 1, Lucy Hopwood from the NNFCC, who spoke about energy policy, Adam Isaacs from Too Good To Go, and Emma O'Hare from Grant Thornton UK on preparing for simpler recycling. I have to say, we had some really fantastic audience questions this year. This one was on how much of the contents of the Too Good To Go surprise bags are consumed. Here's Adam's answer.
90% of surprise bag content are consumed, and that has, as I mentioned before, 810 litres of water is prevented, 2.7 CO2e avoided, and 2.8 metres squared of land use avoided from each surprise bag set.
We then had some lunch, during which I got way too excited by the katsu curry and ended up only getting these brief shots of everyone chatting and enjoying themselves. You can also see our headline sponsors, Keenan Recycling and Biffa, in the networking space. Right, on to session 3. We heard from Jenny Grant from the REA before moving into a brilliant panel chaired by David Gudgeon from Reconomy Connect. It was fascinating to hear from our panellists who had a wealth of expertise on all things food waste. Here you can see Yvonne Cannon from Zero Waste Scotland, who was explaining that AD facilities should be planning for a reduction in volume in the future. After the panel, there was another break before Libby chaired session 4, which featured even more insightful content. This included Colin Atkin from my group's Black Soldier Fly program, who spoke about using flies to process food waste and make fertilizer.
Common name is insect poo, but if your industry name it's frass.
Now that's some innovation. It's been a really inspiring day. I'll hand over to Libby to close us out. Thanks so much and see you next time.
Thanks again to our headline sponsors Biffa and Keenan Recycling, and our equally as valid sponsors Biotech 4, British Bins, the Compost Bag Company, Sea Trace, Dennis Eagle, Farid, Glasden, Metrostraw, Seven Trent, Storm, Tress and Wygo. You can expect to get the slides from our team in the coming days, and please get home safely.